Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Glad you're with us. In my music career, I have witnessed many acts of kindness, but even acts of brutality. I'm sure in most work environments, those things can be witnessed. And when they happen, we tend to learn. We learn about how what we do affects others. I well remember a conductor who made an individual soloist break into tears in a rehearsal that included a 200-voice choir and a 50-piece orchestra. She was unable to continue. The conductor gave witness to his own lack of people skills and built his reputation as a tyrant with 250 people in the room observing in the space of a very few minutes. Every time a choir sings or an orchestra plays, or even a piano solo is played, the audience is treated to a presentation of what the composer may be like. I know that it may sound confusing. Maybe I can express it better in another way. When a composer writes music, he puts instructions in there for musicians. Speed, timing, volume, things like that give a clue as to what the composer really wants to have happen. A music who performs this music has certain freedoms that may be taken during the performance. But faithfulness to the basic message that the composer is offering is important. The performer is sharing a witness, if you will, about the composer. We always want to get it right, so a clear idea can be communicated to whoever is listening. And if the choir is singing sacred music, there is a double or layered message and witness happening. The composer has written music that represents a musical interpretation of a message from God. And the performers are attempting to faithfully express that message in order to give an accurate view of the composer's interpretation, as well as the message from the Lord. Sounds a little complex, right? The first Christian martyr was Stephen, who was also one of the 7 deacons appointed in the first organization of the early church. Stephen's witness was literally a legal closing argument that used layered witnessing in defense of Christ and as a compelling prosecutorial condemnation of the Jewish leaders. You can find his amazingly powerful witness in Acts chapter 7. The witness goes on for 53 verses before the Jewish leaders can tolerate it no longer, toss him out of the city, and immediately stone him to death. Stephen's layered witness was a retelling of the faithful and their relationship with God, including Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. He continued offering a history of God's leadership with Moses, Aaron, David, and Solomon. Then Stephen presents a history of the Jewish people and their consistency of rejecting the prophets and leaders that the Lord provided to them, from Moses all the way to Elijah, Elisha, and Jeremiah, and finally, Jesus Christ. It is interesting to me that these layers consist of Stephen offering his own witness by testifying about the lives and the witness of those who had gone before. The bottom line for us today is that every human being is a witness because someone is always watching. There is absolutely no escape. And because a picture is more powerful than 1,000 words, our witness will speak volumes. I know that if I ask the Lord to make me the kind of witness that will impact others for Him, that He will absolutely answer that request in the affirmative. Let's all be witnesses. And I hope you have a great remainder of your week.